talk, but the impact she had was really quite substantial.
It was most helpful.
I think it's something that I could take away. I really felt like I got value.
So, guaranteed practice for business success. Number one, strategy. You need to have a strategy. So what is a strategy? A strategy is a plan of action designed to achieve a particular goal. But what the Harvard research found was it wasn't just about having a strategy, you know, it's your business plan, your strategy, yeah, that's all fine. Actually, it was very specifically a customer-oriented strategy. So a really clear what's in it for your customers. The second business practice, quite simply, is execution. Is then execute that strategy again and again and again. Now, you guys have been in business for I guess the cumulative business experience in this room goes into lots of years. And we know that doing something once, actually the strategy is the easy bit. Coming up with a plan, yeah, that's fine. But actually implementing that again and again and again is quite hard. How many of you in the room have a favorite restaurant that you will go back to again and again and again? There may be something about that restaurant. It might not have the best decor. It might not have the most extensive menu. But it's something, there's something about it. It's consistent. It's the Ron seal. It does what it says on the tin. You will go back there again and again and again because it gives you an experience that you want, that you recognize, that you don't have to think about. It's that consistency. And if, on those occasions where it doesn't quite go right, you know they'll put it right, and that's not a problem. So the second business practice that Harvard came up with, they found was really, really essential is one, have a strategy that has a clear value in it for your customer. And two, deliver that again and again and again. So what they did was they looked at 160 businesses over a 10-year period. And they took 4 businesses in each of 40 different business categories. So there were retailers, there were manufacturing companies, IT companies, service companies, small companies, large companies. And in each business category, they had 4 of them. At the beginning of the 10-year period, they said, who's top and who's bottom? And at the end of the 10-year period, they looked at who's top and who's bottom. And then they asked the question, why? Why did the winners stay winners, and why did the people who were at the bottom grow? And they analysed it all and came up with their top tips or best practices for business. More than that, they said it's not just about having a strategy, it's about having a customer-oriented strategy. So what's your strategy and what's in it for your customer? Think of Waitrose and Asda. Those are both hugely successful businesses. They both do the same thing. They sell food products to people, groceries to people. But their strategies are different. Waitrose is about a superb customer experience. Asda is about a low price. So it doesn't matter what your customer USP is, but it's about having one and being very clear about it and building your business up to support that. And it's about communication. To quote some other lovely people that I know, it's no good being fabulous unless you talk about it. Yeah? So that's about communicating. It's about continuous, consistent communication so that people know what you stand for, know what you're looking for, what you deliver, what your proposition is, and it's constantly communicating it to reinforce to people who want to help you do business, people who are in your business, suppliers and everyone.
And an extremely interesting talk for people, small business people like myself, who want to know the way forward and want some clear stepping stones to the future. Beth's talk was most helpful, and I took a lot of notes of the meeting and will be taking on board the things that she said. Thank you, Beth.
The impact she had was really quite substantial. I was copiously writing notes, and what I loved about it was, while some of the stuff was stuff I already knew, there was some stuff that I'd just completely forgotten, and she delivered it in such a clear, succinct way with real clarity. I really felt like I got value, and I will absolutely be going to the next talk that she does.
What I found really interesting about Beth's talk today was actually how accessible it is to the small business to be able to implement the 5 different areas that she was talking about. I think it's something that I could take away and quite easily implement in my own business.